Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's trickier. The correction is really tricky. It's not clear what the correction looks like. This one's a bit really, it's quite deep. We've clearly lost a big level of support here of these lows, clearly. Let's have a look at the volume. Volume is really important. And we haven't had an injection of volume. We haven't, yeah? Which makes me a little bit concerned about the price action, because we have the point of control is here. And it would be nice to go back down to the point of control, to be honest with you. We're back in the value area. I'm just updating these. Have a look at these. These. We're still looking for an impulsive 3 wave. This whole thing is still a corrective 2. The whole thing is a corrective 2. Okay. That was your first. That was clearly your first impulsive move. Clearly, the reason why I think that was clearly your first impulsive move is because the price did a 5,800% increase in value. It's like 58x. That's really in one straight line. That's an impulsive move. Yeah. Back then, I was thinking that you could probably get an ABC and then you could start your impulse. And we were starting it 1, 2, 3. And then it just dropped. Okay, and that's when I started thinking, okay, then it's an ABC. Maybe we're looking for some kind of ABC. Maybe we could to impulse there, and that didn't happen. Because that didn't happen, we are looking at ABC. Let's have a look at the timings to see where the timings land. Yep, you see that the 618 was the top of that move. 1 to 1, 1 to 618 was the top of that move. Yeah, get rid of that. And that. Didn't take out the low. That's a valid impulsive first wave of April. That's a valid first wave, but the volume is so low that I am worried about the volume. Yeah, so even though this is a valid first wave, I'm a little bit worried about the volume here. It's very low. It's too low, to be honest with you, to make me think that this is over. We really need some heavy volume to show us that we're kind of hitting the rock bottom of the price. And so it is possible that we're going to do like a 5 down like that, something like that, to complete this. To get a nice bounce off the point of control here, to get a nice reaction. It's 100% possible. And the other thing to bear in mind is that you have a real strong SR flip going on here. See that? And as far as I can tell, we're sitting underneath resistance. If the price does come up, then you're looking at a bearish harmonic. Yeah. And that's the problem with the pattern that's forming right now. This is bearish. Yeah. However high we get, that becomes a bearish harmonic, and then you're looking to go down lower. So we are in a situation now where the price could still go down. And realistically speaking, just looking at how far it's come, we've come underneath the value area high. The value area high is only, oh, it's the one I say only, it's 100, it's a 80% higher. But the point of control is 75% lower. So we're in a little bit of a no man's land here, to be honest with you. We're not on support. We're kind of heading slowly up to resistance. Initially this SR flip, then you have the value area high. We have a lot of areas of resistance to contend with. Let me have a look at the anchored VWAP. That's much higher up. Let's have a look at this anchored VWAP there. You see that we have extremely strong resistance, slightly higher up, 180% higher up, and that's underneath the launch price. So it's actually looking still quite bearish, to be honest with you, or dare I say it, corrective. It's looking still quite corrective. On this down move, we're locally above the point of control, and there's definitely big resistance up there at 0.094, where the value area high of this down move is. I think probably another down is in order to somewhere hit this point of control. I think that would be, for me, the best point of entry for this token, the most risk-free entry. But that being said, look, we're above the golden pocket. So we're hitting the golden pocket. We're above this downtrend point of control. Was that the first impulse? I don't know. I don't think so, actually. Just looking at this original impulse, I see increasing. I see the volume coming here, and the price is impulsing. I kind of would want to see the same thing if we started impulsing, and I'm not. When I look at the volume, we still have like reduction in volume. It's not really looking what we wanted to see. What we really want to see is big amounts of volume. Yeah, and we're not seeing that. So I think until I see that, I wouldn't be confident that this is the bottom just yet. And maybe I'll be thinking it would be nice to just kind of go right down to get a nice reaction with volume off the point of control again. That's kind of what I'm thinking. That would be nice to have. All right. And there's no way to know if that's going to happen or when that's going to happen. Yeah. Who knows how or when or if, but maybe the 786, maybe just a little front run actually of the point of control into this lower, this kind of bottom side of this trend line, take out the lows. 786 could be, it doesn't have to go all the way down, but as close as possible would be nice. Yeah, to get a really nice bullish reaction with volume to end this this corrective move. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. All right, Ajit, I hope that helps. I'm not sure if it does.